Well, hello, this is Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. And one of the smallest tweaks that I've made has made one of the biggest difference in the last decade has been using what they call them hydration drops. I call them breakthrough drops. But we've got Dr. Hattie Washington on the line and also Dr. Awitan, author of the book, which you can get free, www.200diseases.com. Dr. Washington, what was that question you asked? You had to ask again?
Yes, I said that I sound like the hydration drops are along with many of the wellness practices that I use, and I know my daughter, who is a physician, is in the wellness strategy, not only for herself personally, but my two granddaughters. And the first question she would want to know is, what are these drops and what are the ingredients and how are they made, who make them, so that before she buys into anything, she wants to know more about them. And I want to be able to explain to her what are these drops about, and I just need an explanation, a quick, dirty, and fast explanation.
All right. Now, before I answer that question, I want to do this disclaimer. We do not claim that our 200 Diseases ebook and the Shop Free Mart nutritional products that we recommend will treat, prevent, or cure any disease. Our products have not been approved by the FDA. This information is for educational purposes only, and the listeners are encouraged to consult their physicians or other licensed medical practitioners when starting a new regimen and to take care of their own nutrition and well-being. Now, with that out of the way, let me answer your question. Okay, repeat the question first, doctor.
Just like anybody would want to know, who are into wellness and health, before they put anything in their body, like what tell me about them. What are the ingredients? How are they made? What benefit will it do for my body, etc. That type of thing that someone would want to know about these hydration drops.
All right. Now, hydration drops contains mineral water that is enhanced by light-enhanced technology. There are no chemicals that are added to this water. And what happens is that when you add the hydration drops to distilled water, we use distilled water, it converts the water molecules into particles that allows it to enter the cells, penetrate the cells. And when it penetrates the cells, it will split into H2O will be split into H2 and O atoms. The H2 hydrogen atoms are then become antioxidants that neutralize the free radicals, and the oxygen atom is converted into energy. That's why people that are taking distilled water with hydration drops are energized. And also, when that happens, the cells open so that all the nutrients that you're taking are also allowed to enter the cells. And because the distilled water is negatively charged, it will attract the positively charged toxins in the cells, and they are passed out through the urine, out of the body through the urine. That is how the hydration drops function that goes inside the cell.
And what are the benefits that some people notice with this water versus, say, alkaline water or regular, water? What are things that people notice?
You'll notice a lot of things. Actually, before I answer that, this water, when it enters into the cells, it makes the cells and the body alkaline. It maintains the pH about 7.0 to 7.2. And you have to know that that range of pH is the range that cancer cells do not develop. And when that happens, it will make you healthy, because it will take out the toxins from the cells, and it will make you avoid or burn your fat. And that's why people that are taking hydration drops lose fat, and it will hydrate your body so that your brains are hydrated and you retain your memories, and it will also make the cells function better and takes care of dehydration, because dehydration is the cause of death. See, when we are born, we are 100% hydrated. And then slowly, as we grow older, we are becoming less and less hydrated. And usually, people that are on retirement age are about 15% hydrated. That's 15% hydrated. And when your hydration goes down to 9%, then you die. That's why it's very, very essential to get hydrated. And it is not good to be drinking your tap water that comes out from your faucet, because they are contaminated with organisms, with heavy metals, like chlorine, like aluminum, and lead. They are all heavy metals. It is also contaminated with mercury that causes nervous system damage. It's contaminated with calcium that causes eczema. That's why it's very, very essential to drink distilled water with hydration drops, because dehydration will cause or precipitate a lot of problems, like it will cause kidney stones, gallbladder calcification, calcification in the stones in the gallbladder, calcification in the pancreas. It will cause diabetes. It will cause hardening of the arteries. It will cause heart disease and cause hydration. It causes plaques, and these plaques often lead to cardiovascular problems, and when joined with uric acid, it can result in arthritic symptoms. So that's why we have to drink the right kind of water, and that is distilled water with hydration drops.
Now, you recommend using some Himalayan sea salt and lemon. Is that correct?
I recommend that the first glass of water, distilled water with hydration drops in the morning, you have to add a squeeze of lemon, because it will improve the flavor of the water and also enhance the pH. And also add 1/2 teaspoon of Himalayan salt, because the specific gravity of Himalayan salt is the same as the blood, so that when you are drinking it, it does not go into the bloodstream. Instead, it will go straight into your colon, and it will make your bowel movement regular. And you can buy this Himalayan salt, they call it pink salt, from Walmart. It is available there, and it is necessary for your health.
Well, that's exactly my drink, Pastor Sanders. So we're on the same track.
Awesome.
That's exactly what I use, the sea salt, the Himalayan pink sea salt.
Yes.
That's
right.
recommended by my daughter.
And then
Yeah,
also
totally.
you said, oh, wow.
Yeah,
And then you also don't drink out of plastic containers. Now, you can buy distilled water like at Walmart, but get a glass container and put it in instantly, because the plastic can leach out into the waters.
That's right. You have to transfer the distilled water to a glass container, so that when you put the hydration drops, it will not extract the toxins from the plastic. So you need a glass container. And also, it is advised that you have to drink these hydration drops every day. That's the only water that you should drink. And you should drink it also. When you're drinking it first thing in the morning, it will hydrate your brain if you add Himalayan salt. Also, if you add a dropper full of gold, it will also enhance good brain function. And also, if you drink this water about half hour before eating, it will enhance burning of calories. That's why you are losing weight. And if you drink this water at night before sleeping, it can prevent heart attacks, which usually occur at night.
You mentioned a tablespoon. I didn't hear what you said. You said, sound like you said gold, but I didn't quite hear what you said.
Yeah, it's, we have the Free Mart Gold concentrate. They come in small bottles, and you can get a dropper full of that, and then put it in that glass of water in the morning with the lemon juice and Himalayan salt. And you are on your way to good health.
Did you say like G-O-L-D?
G-O-L-D. We have pure gold concentrate in the back office. In the when you click on products, you go down and you will see pure gold concentrate.
Okay, I haven't been on the website to look at your product.
That is the concentrate that will facilitate removal of toxins from your body.
Mm-hmm. My daughter probably knows if it has anything to do with health. She probably knows about it.
Yeah,
but, that's interesting.
Our Free Mart products, we have around 15 nutritional products in the back office, and in addition, we have also the nano cards, which has negative ions, which neutralizes the positive ions of diseases. It neutralizes, the positive ions that causes pain. That's why if you have pain in your joints, you just put the nano cards near the joint or tape it around the joint, and the pain goes away. And you have headache, you put it in your head. You have bursitis in shoulder, put it in your shoulder area. You can put the nano cards in your shoes, tennis shoes, and you get a very good balance. And I put it in my shoes. I wear the shoes even when I'm at home, when I'm sitting in the computer, working on my computer. And it gives me energy, and it does not make me sleepy. And when I sleep at night, sleep like a baby. And I put the nano cards also in my pillow so that I sleep soundly. And also, in addition to the nano cards, we have the so-called EMR anti-radiation stickers that you use to put it in your cell phones that protects you from the radiation from your cell phones. Also, it protects you from radiation from your computers. And in addition, we have the Fremart Mineralizer that is good for your plants. It enhances the growth of your plants and give them minerals, and they can grow very well. And also, it's good for pits. You put it in the water of your pits, and they like it so much, and they will make them healthy. So, Chef Fremart, with John Austin's expertise, he has collected all these products, and he is adding more, like he is adding iodine, which is also good for your thyroid gland, and it is good for many other diseases. You have to just check all the descriptions in our back office. And then we have the 200 Diseases ebook. This ebook was taken out from our research on all the journals, on all the research of scientists, doctors, nutritionists, clinicians, and we put them all together, including the researches of John Austin. We put them all together and put it in the 200 Diseases ebook. And somebody printed this ebook, and it consisted about 850 pages. It is a wealth of material. And in this ebook, you have a table of contents that indicates all the symptoms and the diseases on the left-hand side. And when you click on each of them, it will direct you to a page that will explain all that subject that you click. And there are some products that we recommend. Some of them you can get from your local grocery stores, but some of them you can get from our Shop Fremart website. And
awesome.
They are all there.
Awesome.
It's a very good resource. That's why I'm sharing this ebook to everybody in the world that wants to read it and wants to become healthy. And with our Shop Fremart company, you can sign up for free. There is no auto ship. There are no obligations to buy a product, even to make money or to generate commissions. And this is a creation of John Austin in order to put back integrity to the health industry, because they have been, as you know, there are a lot of trickeries and deceptions in the health industries that are not beneficial to the members. They are only good for the owners. So he wants to reverse that, and I think he is succeeding. We are having more than 70,000 members, and with Dr. Stan Harris, we will be to 100,000 members or more pretty soon.
Well, with, Dr. Hattie's going to be helping too. We're going to breakthrough challenge.
That is great.
So Doc. Yes, and Dr. Hattie, Dr. Wiston is so humble. He took the challenge along with Mr. John Austin, John Green, the CTO, and others. Doctor, before we close out, do you have any other question, Dr. Hattie Washington?
No, I probably just need to read quite a bit about what you already have available on this. Now, this book that you say was 800 pages, I don't have time to read that much. I just want a quick synopsis. Pretty much what he just said, just kind of let's see what are the research articles that attach to some of the ingredients and et cetera, so that I can be really, really apprised of everything if I'm going to promote, even if I'm going to take it myself. I first want to take it so that I'll know what I'm talking about. And then if I'm going to promote it, I certainly want to be able to say from a personal standpoint, if I saw any difference, because I don't want to say, well, I didn't really feel any difference. I guess I felt something, but I can't put my hands on it. I don't want to promote anything that's lukewarm. I want to be able to tell the difference and to even share it with my family. That's where you first go. You know, if it's going to be that good, I want my family to become healthy, stay healthy as well. And then if they love it, then you go on to tell someone else. But I'm very cautious with any product. As you know, there's so much stuff out there that I don't jump on every bandwagon that's coming. The fact that my pastor is, taking these and he promotes them. And, I mean, he hasn't promoted them. I didn't know about them until Dr. Harris said about it. And then, of course, he indicated he was taking them, but I did not know. And so, but
he just recently joined, and he sent you his link, by the way. And of course, his wife, Dr. Renee. Yes. So when I went there to preach at the church, excuse me.
Yeah.
When I went to preach at the church, go ahead. I apologize.
So, now when you say he recently joined, meaning you have to join to take the tablets, or you have to?
Yes, you have to be a member. You have to be a member to order, and the membership is free. So he got my membership, signed up, he got his own free membership, and started taking the products. And of course, he shared it with his wife, First Lady Renee. Which when I went there to preach, that's what she said. She said, "I love these drops." She said, "I'm starting to lose weight. I'm feeling better. I have more energy." And she said, "I take them with me everywhere I go. I add them to everything. I don't care what I do. I'm adding these drops." And she said, "I got them in my pocketbook right now." And so I preached the Saturday night service, Sunday early service, and this 11 o'clock service. And every time she saw me, she said, thank you for these drops. So, yes, ma'am. So we believe, like the Bible says, a good name is rather be chosen than great riches. And so we had to make sure ourselves. So that's why I wanted to put you on the phone with Dr. Wheaton, 35 years as a orthopedic surgeon, and, of course, many, many years of studying. And so when he researched this and found out some things, and then he wrote an ebook about it, and then I got connected. I tried them, and like I said, they worked well, not just for me, my whole family. I had a lady call me yesterday, said I'm sleeping better, I have more energy, my bowel movements, I'm so regular now, it's crazy. Another lady called me, her blood pressure medication, her doctor told her after just 2.5 weeks, he said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. Cut the blood pressure medication in half, cut the diabetic medication in half, and she's dropped 11.5 pounds. And so we got so many things happen like that. And so anyway, so I just, like I said, I completely agree with you. You want to know what you're putting into your body, and you want to, do it for yourself, and then you can share it with others. And that's why I wanted you to be able to say, because there's not too many people can say, I had a personal conversation with Dr. Awitan, and so I wanted you to be able to have that assurance, okay?
Yeah, so one of the first things can turn a person off when you say, first, I don't take them, but I know somebody who does. Well, no, that's not good enough. Why don't you take them? Or I take them, but I don't see any difference, but I think I do. No,
right.
But goodbye, come back when you can feel a difference. That type of thing. So
right.
I want to be able to take them. So let me ask you this. if I join, then you order them right away, or
yes,
how does it work?
You can join. You can join with, like I said, with Pastor's Link, and immediately you can click on shop and you can order them. And I always recommend expedited shipping because it's only like 50 cents more, and instead of going 7 to 10 days, you'll get them within 3 to 5 days. And I get mine sometimes in 3 days. And again, Dr. Awitan Awitan recommends 6 to 12 drops per gallon. If you do 6 drops, the bottle will last 198 gallons. If you do 12, then it'll last half that, obviously.
So, do you combine these with other? I use my packets that I put in my water for pH balance and etc. Do you use in addition to that, or whatever you're doing, just keep doing it? Because I got my zero water that I drink, and that picture I'm going to continue with that.
Yeah,
So
Dr. Awitan, would you like to?
We recommend the distilled water. As I told you, distilled water has a negatively charged. Is a negatively charged water that will attract the toxins from your body. We recommend distilled water where you put the 6 drops of hydration drops per gallon of distilled water.
What if you already have like a zero water pitcher that's the only thing I drink, and I put my packets in that? It won't work in water that's already been purified? I don't drink bottled water.
It will work too, but you do not have the advantage of the negatively charged distilled water.
So
it's better to use a distilled water. You can use it in purified water, but it's better to use the distilled water because it is negatively charged, and it will attract toxins from the cells. And
so I would have to buy distilled water from someplace to use it?
You can buy it from Walmart. It's only about 98 cents or less. You can buy it any other place. Less than $1.
Bottles. Most water in stores are in plastic bottles, right?
What is that?
Most water that you buy in stores are in plastic bottles.
Yeah, it is in a plastic bottle.
Yeah, we don't drink any water out of plastic bottles. My daughters and...
That's why you have to transfer it to a glass container. Walmart has a glass container of 1 gallon or 2 gallons. You can buy already with a faucet down below.
Yeah, we have all of those that we take all of our water in, that we run through our zero pitcher.
Yeah.
And then we have these containers that we take every time I go to the car or what have you. I take my water in my container.
As long as it is a glass, that's good.
So my question is, my daughter, I know, would not even want to buy water that's already in a plastic container and try to first make that distill and then put the water drops. If we could use the water we have already in our water pitcher, zero water pitcher, I can see her going, but we're not going to buy bottled water because we don't buy that any longer. Now that we find out that bottled water with all of the toxins from the plastic, unless it is a plastic container that doesn't have the BPH in it.
If you can distill your own water, it would be nice. You have a distilled water which is negatively charged.
How do you distill water? I mean, how do you make it other than the water that we're drinking is zero? Doesn't have. It's all of the purities have been taken out of that water. And
that means you do not have any contaminants. But you have to check your zero water if it is positively or negatively charged.
So how do you do that?
Well, I'm not a chemist, so probably you can ask some information about how to do it.
See, that would be a good question, Reverend Stanley, because I know many people who are concerned about their water, so they have the zero pictures, which has been on all of the TV stations on how to eat healthy, all of the healthy channels.
Yeah.
And my two daughters, each of my daughters has a zero water pitcher, and they measure the water. Even if we're out at a meeting and they get a bottle of water, it's like, I'm thirsty. Do I either drink nothing or drink this? And they pull out their little gauge and check the water from a bottle of water. And my daughter called me. She said, "Mom, I can't drink this. This is 89, up to 89. Even the Deer Park water or whatever it is." She said, "All this intoxicants in this bottled water. So I just wait until I get home." But most times they take their water from the zero pitcher in whatever glass bottle they have to take with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure your daughter knows a lot about water, you know. Just be sure that the zero water that you have is negatively charged, because that is an added benefit.
Yeah.
Because it attracts toxins out of your body.
Yeah, I just need to know how to measure that, because right now we're just measuring the impurities in the water. And when it has zero, then that's why we put in our pouches to add more of the good pH balance back in the water, so that when you drink it, it's not just zero and wet, but it also now you want it to be hydrating to the body.
Yeah.
So maybe pretty much the same, but I would like to know more about the drops and what it does in addition to what we are doing now.
Yeah, I have just
water.
I have just explained to you what the drops
Yes,
does.
we got that part. Now I want to read something about it. So you mentioned an 800-page ebook.
Yes, and also I would advise you to, as soon as you are a member, you go to the website, and in the back office, you can click on recorded calls. And be sure we have about more than 800 recorded conference calls. And you can learn a lot about Shop Free Mart and our products on those calls.
Well, you know good and well.
I'll be
don't
working
have
with
that
you,
much
Doc.
time. So we want to quick
right.
and easy. No one has that much time to listen to. I just want a nice summary. Give me my links where I can go to check the resources and the research, etc. And then,
right.
we go from there. But as far as listening to 800 calls, most of the people you're trying to get to won't have that because they're busy people. But they want to see a link, to say this is where we got this. This has to do with the benefits of the water. These links have to do with the ingredients, and these links have so segmented within like 4 pages, so people can say, "Oh, okay, that's it. Those are the questions I want to ask." Yeah, what's in the ingredients?
Well, Doc.
Yeah,
Doc, that's what I said. That's what I emailed you. You have that already. So I sent you Inside 200 Diseases. He's just letting you know that's the kind of information that's available. But there's on SFM Shop Free Mart hydration drop. So I actually sent you the little thing. All you gotta do is click on it. It's about 6 pages, all about the water, exactly how to take it, everything in detail that you need to know, that a person would need to know. Okay, and a whole lot more. But I've got a meeting that I've got to slip in. I sent it before we started this call. It's an email.
Oh, okay.
So I responded to your email.
In fact, I got to get off.
Ma'am.
I have a meeting coming up. But, I haven't even had a chance.
Yeah, me too.
I got so much.
Okay.
All right. So, but thank you so much
you.
for taking the time to explain to me. I understand a little better. But, again, my way of doing things, I like to read it and digest it and use it first, and then kind of read some more as I'm using it. and then we go from there. But I'm going to join and order my supplies and then go from there.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hattie, and thank you, Dr. Ariston.
Thank you, Doctor.
I appreciate both your times.
Anytime, anytime. I'm here to help. That's all I do.